Sun Valley, Idaho, and as you can see behind me, got these massive ski runs. And I went downhill biking for the first time ever, and I grew up in the mountains my whole life. And it was so interesting because this morning I was reading a book called Grit. It talked about the principle of becoming an expert. And I was super frustrated. Biking is because I've snowboarded my whole life, I've wakeboarded, I've done all sorts of sports, but I just couldn't seem to figure out this whole downhill thing. You know, every time I'd come up to a big turn, I'd be like scared out of my mind, and I probably fell 5 or 6 times. And it was really frustrating because I'm like, man, I'm normally really good at things. But I realized that you can't just get on something you've never done before and all of a sudden expect yourself to be really good. The reason why I'm good at snowboarding, the reason why I'm good at basketball, the reason why I'm good at certain things is simply because I put in the hours. I practiced, where all of a sudden I meet this group of bikers from New Zealand and Germany and all over the country, and they fly by me, and I was like, holy cow, where do you guys, and we stopped and talked for a little while, and I was like, how did you guys become so good? And they're like, well, this is what we do. We travel around and we bike different mountains. We've been to Park City. They're from Whistler, New Zealand, all over. And it hit me when I watched them go off these jumps and when I watched them hit the turns. I was like, man, they're just like one with the bike. And you could tell the difference between somebody that's just spent hours and hours and hours on their bike versus me, where I just looked like a complete idiot, you know, trying to make these little turns and not fall, where I fell multiple times. So make sure to remember that sales, it's a lot about practice, a lot about putting in this deliberate, intentional practice over and over and over again to continue to improve your results. And I feel like a lot of people, they think they can step up to the plate and just be an all-star right from the beginning, but that's not how it is.